Hello everyone, I am Rika May Angel B. Slit and this is my partner.
This is Joy D. Bungkaw.
Today, we are going to discuss the four gas laws, namely
Boyle's Law, Charles' Law, Gay-Lussac's Law, and Combined Gas Law.
So first is Boyle's Law. Boyle's Law is named after Robert's Law. Boyle's Law is a gas law stating that the pressure and volume of the gas have an inverse relationship. If volume increases, then pressure decreases, and vice versa, when the temperature is held constant. Second is Charles' Law. Charles' Law is named after Jacques' Law. Charles' Law states that the volume of a given mass of gas varies directly with the absolute temperature of the gas when pressure is kept constant. The absolute temperature is temperature measured with Kelvin scale.
Charles's law says when the temperature of a gas increases, the volume of the gas also increases. The heated gas in the balloon is now less dense than the surrounding air, causing it to rise.
The third law is Gay-Lussac's Law. Usually refers to Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac's Law of combining volumes of gases, discovered in 1808 and published in 1809. However, it sometimes refers to the proportionality of the volume of a gas to its absolute temperature of the constant pressure.
What we're gonna do first is to fill our shallow dish with an inch or two of water. Then, add a drop of food coloring to make it easier to see. Next, place the candle into the center of the water and light them up with a match. Lastly, take your jar or glass, placing it over the top of the candle. After how many minutes, while having our jar over the candle, you will notice the candle's flame will get smaller and smaller until they are extinguished. Also, you will see that the water level underneath the jar begins to rise after the light from the candles have been fully extinguished. The water outside the jar is lower than the water inside the jar.
How was the Gay-Lussac's law applied on the experiment? The jar is placed over the candle and the flame heats the air up. So when the air is heated, the gas particles expand and move faster, putting pressure on the water that has a higher temperature is equal to higher air pressure. And that is stated in the Gay-Lussac's law, where pressure increases proportionately to temperature increase. Carbon dioxide, a product from the chemical reaction, pushes oxygen downwards since it is hotter. As more carbon dioxide is produced, there is less oxygen available for the combustion, causing the flame to go out. This lowers the temperature of the air, applying the Gay-Lussac law, and there is now less pressure on the water. The decrease in air pressure causes the water to rise.
The last law is the Combined Gas Law, relates how the properties of a gas, pressure, volume, and temperature, relate to and change with each other. It is formed from the combination of three other gas laws. Boyle's law says the volume and pressure vary inversely. Charles' law says the volume and temperature vary directly.
This experiment is for combined gas law, and for this experiment I took a bowl of ice water, and then I took an old Coke can, and then I also used tongs for safety. I began by taking the Coke can, placing it on a burner, heating it up for about 30 seconds. After I heat it up for 30 seconds, I grabbed the Coke can with the tongs, placed the lid face down into the cold ice water, and by placing the can upside down in the water, the temperature decreases, causing the pressure and the volume to decrease as well. This causes the can to crush.